And it's the Suns coming in from out of town on this one, an interconference game today. At the United Center, Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. So Phoenix will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in the small forward position.
Players in the NBA always look to compare each other. And one apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
Phoenix with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Passes to Tucker. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Rose. Butler. Bledsoe with the block. Bledsoe left side. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Shots good by Butler.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Inside. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one, but it looks like he just lost his focus.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Dragic the pass to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. And he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 6.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Plumlee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Rose, no good.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
McDermott kicks it to Noah. And it's Dragic off the drive. Bledsoe outside. Back to Dragic. Uncovered. Again, Phoenix.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
You know, before this recent streak, the last time the Suns went more than a season without making the playoffs was way back in 1988. Think just how long it's been for them not to be in the playoffs for more than a year. Wow, impressive.
Now here's Bledsoe. After the miss from Doug McDermott. Dragic with a wide open look. Got a piece of it.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
This streak of the Suns missing the playoffs, of course, starting back in 2010, but 1988, a good deal of the Suns roster wasn't even born then.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Rose with the double team. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
He tried to squeeze past the defender, but ran out of room.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Phoenix. Dunleavy kicks to Gibson. No good off the front iron. Clark, you look at last season with the Suns. They almost put an end to that streak last year, but ended one game shy of the playoffs in back of Dallas for number 8 in the West.
Right in the mix until the final week, Kevin. They won't have the luxury of being slept on this year, though, as the league is fully aware of how capable that group is.
Chicago trailing here. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. And again, no good by Chicago. Thomas dishes to Warren. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Chicago making some changes. Now, here's Thomas. Goes up on the wing. And he hits the jump shot.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Gasol. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dishes at Deland. And the pass to Green. Feeds it Deland. They double him with Noah. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Second chance shot. Morris kicks Deland. Outside Thomas. Got it up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the horn. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Isaiah Thomas, a 20-point-per-game scorer last season, and putting up those points with great efficiency, too. And this came despite strained ligaments in his shooting wrist and other nagging injuries, and yet continues to give production.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Gerald Green laid out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Dragic in the shooting guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, Joakim Noah is a great passer on the block. As Coach Thibodeau said, he's got great vision and decision-making ability. If we play through the post and you cut and you're open, you're going to get the ball. We have to play inside out. That's when we're at our best. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Noah is definitely one of the better passing bigs in the league. No question about that. And for Thomas, he'll always have his doubters because of his stature.
Yeah, he's only 5'9", and that might be generous, but man, does he pack a lot of game into that frame. I mean, he gets after it at both ends. He's a competitor. He's confident. As great as he is on offense, he does tend to give up a little bit at the other end.
McDermott passes to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Noah dishes to Butler. 18 feet out. And the basket good. Butler's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Back to Gasol. Brooks outside. Here's Noah. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Chicago. Heinrich comes in for Jimmy Butler. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Plumlee, he's checked in for Alex Len. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Isaiah Thomas.
The Chicago Bulls consistently one of the best defensive teams in basketball. Coach Tom Thibodeau is an innovator on that side of the floor and great motivator as well. He's done an amazing job.
And Tucker kicks to Plumlee. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 1. Bulls center Joakim Noah, winning Defensive Player of the Year last season. Well-deserved. A big factor for him inside.
And, you know, Kevin, you can make a case with the talent they have, arguably being the premier defensive front line in the NBA.
Agreed.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
So for the Bulls, Mirotic comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Rose in for Aaron Brooks.
Derrick Rose.
They set the pick. Here's Bledsoe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bledsoe's got 8 points. Mark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on. He's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Marcus Morris comes in for Morris. And Warren subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. I'll tell you, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
And Pau never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as wide as possible can really reduce the pounding on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably, and Pau able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Heinrich kicks to Rose. Here's Mirotic. It's hauled in by Warren.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
There's a screen. Plumlee sets the pick for Bledsoe. The feed to Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Good on the shot.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Got a piece of it. He got it up. And a tight game here as we